Steve Clarke proving why he should be the Scotland manager again for as long as he wants. It's finished at Hampden. Scotland 2. Cheating, diving bastards nil. Welcome back, guys. Son of Scotland TV. The Euro 2024 qualifiers are here. We kicked off in good style against Cyprus on Saturday, but holy shit, we thought that performance was decent. Tonight completely blew that away. And we blew Spain away. Make no mistake about it. We were the better team. We were not. It's not a game where we were hanging on. A game where we got 2 lucky goals and Spain were huffing and puffing and couldn't blow us down. Fuck that. No, Spain just blowed tonight. Speaking of blowing, if you could blow on any Spain player, man, they'd be hitting the deck. It was absolutely embarrassing. Andy Robertson almost got sent off for contact. There was no contact, man. Literally, he gives a little shoulder barge to the Spanish right back, and he went down as if he'd been hit with a sniper bullet. It was pathetic, and we know we get this for Spain. We've seen it in the past for Spain, but still, you know, doesn't make it any less embarrassing. You know, you got professional footballers, these people on large amount of money, supposed to be grown men, and they're rolling about on a pitch, man. It was embarrassing, and the right team won tonight. McTominay scored 2 goals late on against Cyprus, and he scored 2 goals tonight. It's crazy. Scott McTominay has scored the last 4 goals for Scotland. Even saying that doesn't really sound real, but it is real. It's damn real. You better believe it is real, and Scott McTominay in Scotland, we're fucking real, and we beat Spain tonight by 2 goals to 0. So, McTominay opened the scoring, a little bit fortunate perhaps. Andy Robertson chasing down the Spanish player. I believe it was the guy that cheat. I mean, I said that cheat. They all cheated tonight, but I think it was the main cheat, number 2, Pedro Porro. He slips on the ball. Andy Robertson is chasing him down. He slips. Andy Robertson nicks in front of him, gets the ball, cuts it back across goal. Scott McTominay is making a run into the box. He hits a shot. It pegs the Spanish defender and then nicks off his inside knee and gets past the goalkeeper. So Kepa here, at first it looked like Kepa had made a bad save and he'd parried it into the net, but when you see it in second replay, the second glance, it's actually hit off the defender. But still, nice. Robertson always pushing, always pressing, won the ball, cut it back into a good position. Scott McTominay came in, met it running in, and yeah, a little bit lucky with the deflected strike, but still it was you know, a good goal, whatever. So we're 1-0 up and 7 minutes in, and you know, Spain, I think we deserved the lead. I thought at the start we were the better team. I mean, Spain did have a lot of possession in the game. They ended the game with 75% possession, but in terms of creating chances, they didn't really do much. They had a couple of corners in the first half. They did hit the crossbar. They were close to the crossbar. I think it was Yoseli hit the crossbar. They had a couple of free headers where we needed to do better. I think there was one instance where Porteous allowed Yoseli to get a free header, and then there was another Spanish player that also got a free header, but they couldn't direct them on target, thankfully for us. But, you know, little moments there where if Spain had hit the target, we could have found ourselves pegged back to 1-1. Then we got Christie and Dykes before half-time. Honestly, 2, or was it the second? No, it was half-time, yeah. Just before half-time, Christie and Dykes, and both had great chances. Oh, wait, no, Christie was before half-time, Dykes was after half-time, my bad. I can't even remember, guys. I'm fucking buzzing. But anyway, Christie had a shot where, you know, McGinn, it was great for McGinn. McGinn holding off the ball in his own third. He's holding the ball. He's holding off the Spanish players. McGinn with his big fucking fat ass, using it to shield the ball from the Spain players. And then he turns around and he cuts this pass through the middle of the field. You know, a precise pass, man. It had to be precise, or else this could have been intercepted and Spain could have hit the counter. But no. Great pass through the middle. The ball then gets his way up to Christie, and Christie runs and he runs and he runs, and the Spanish defence just kind of stood off him. It was weird. They almost invited Ryan Christie in to take a shot, and he did that. I mean, the shot wasn't great, but it was close. You know, it was narrowly wide, and you know, a better shot there. And who knows, Ryan Christie could have gave us a 2-0 lead. Then Lyndon Dykes, brilliant ball over the top. Lyndon Dykes showing pace I did not think existed inside his legs. He muscled off the Spanish defender. Great chest down for Lyndon Dykes. The control and touch here from Dykes was phenomenal. I always believed that Dykes should be our number 1 striker. I think he's better than Shea Adams. I think he proved that tonight. I mean, can he be a little bit wasteful? Maybe, but he's a focal point, man. I think his physicality up front is holding up the ball. For me, I think we look a lot better with Lyndon Dykes in the team, but this was brilliant. Ball up over the top. He chests it into his path. He runs onto the ball. He tries to dink it over the goalkeeper. Maybe that was the wrong decision, but it was close. It wasn't over the bar by that much. We then get into the second half. And then Kieran Tierney, man, bursting down the wing, gets away from the Spanish player like he's not even there. I love Kieran Tierney, arguably the best player in our squad overall. If we're talking about ability, I would say it's between Tierney and McGinn. But yeah, those two are fucking world class. I've no doubt about that. And then Tierney cuts it back. Spanish player gets a block on it. And then he kind of like clears it. It's not a great clearance because he clears it straight to Scott McTominay, who's running in and smashes it home to make it 2-0. And then Scotland have a 2-0 win over Spain. Unbelievable here. 2-0. Spain brought players on. Spain tried to get back in the game, but not once did Angus Gunn have to make a great save. You know, I remember one save he parried it away in the second half, but it was a long distance shot. It wasn't. You know, it was nothing spectacular. I think it was from the arsehole who was cheating all game, Pedro Porro. I'm pretty sure he had a shot and Angus Gunn parried it out for a corner. But again, you know, it was a simple save for the goalkeeper. There was a few crosses that he came out and collected. But Spain, for all their possession, Spain for supposedly being, you know, one of the big nations, one of the best teams in the world, apparently. They didn't look like it tonight. And yeah, Scotland absolutely done them. HAMPDEN was going crazy. And it finished Scotland 2, Spain 0. So I'm hoping tonight, put all the doubters to bed, all these Steve Clarke out fucking fannies. Hopefully they've went under their little rocks. Because Steve Clarke is doing something great at Scotland. Have I been disappointed with some results? Yes. Ukraine, for the World Cup qualifier, we didn't turn up. The Ireland game was embarrassing. I get that. But there's been more good than bad under Steve Clarke. And it's nights like this that makes me so grateful that he has signed that contract and that he will be here to 2026. We've got 6 points after 2 games. We're 5 points in front of Norway, who drew tonight. We're 3 points in front of Spain. And we play Norway next in Norway, in Oslo. Could you imagine? If we beat Norway, we're essentially already qualified. And even if we do happen to lose, we're still in a really good position due to beating Spain tonight. So, I mean, things are looking good. I think it would be a failure if we don't finish top 2 in this group, and this start has proved it, in my opinion. I think we should be competing against Spain for the win. I think we should be looking to top this group, and I think based on tonight, we've shown that we can do that. So, yeah, guys, I don't fear it. Steve Clarke says he goes into every game believing he can win it, and it looks like he had belief tonight, because by God did we believe in ourselves, and we picked up the victory. So, fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic. My man of the match, I'm going to give it to... I'll give it to John McGinn. I know Scott McTominay got 2 goals, but I thought John McGinn was incredible. I think he's always incredible. For me, we're talking a genuine... there's not many players, I would say, have come out of Scotland that are genuine world class or at that level, but for me, John McGinn is... I don't think there's many teams in the world John McGinn wouldn't get into. And I'm being honest, I'm surprised he's still at Aston Villa. I think he's way too good for Aston Villa. I know there's been talks about him getting a big move to like Man United and stuff like that. But for me, any team in the Premiership would be lucky to have John McGinn. Any big European elite team would be lucky to have John McGinn. The guy is an absolute workhorse, man. And his passing's great. His shooting's good. He's got good deliveries. He's a good tackler. He's just like an engine in the middle of the field that just constantly runs. And I mean, the guy just never stops. So yeah, John McGinn, for me, man of the match. But you could have picked multiple players. You could have picked McTominay, could have picked Tierney. I thought Ryan Porteous was really good. There was a bunch of players, man, you could have picked. But there you go, guys. It's finished. Scotland's 2, Spain 0. We're top of the group. Everything is looking great. Let's just hope we don't fuck it up when we take on Georgia, because that would be typical of us if we happen to lose against the Georgians. Anyway, guys, that's it. It's on Scotland TV. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see my player ratings in full, you can check out it on the Fog Football channel. It's my co-op channel. The link will be in the description, so you can go and check that out. And yeah, I will be ranking every player that played tonight. So check that out, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And until then, peace.